Is it tea time? I think it is tea time. It is time for a little bit of tea. I'm sorry, don't mind my silliness. I'm feeling a little silly today. Perfection. Es la perfección. Ok, bon, on y va. C'est parti. Bonjour everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Luisa. You are watching Loulou C'est la vie. And for today's video, I am doing something a little bit different. I don't think I've done that on my channel. I don't remember doing this on my channel. Or if I did, I'm not doing it often. And I would like to do it more often. I am going to answer one of you guys' questions that you DM me on Instagram. And I invite you guys to go and check me out on Instagram and follow me. If you are looking to get in touch with me, ask me a question, suggest a topic you would like for me to talk about more, feel free to slide into my DMs. I usually reply with a delay, but I reply to most of them. But I sometimes use some of your questions as an inspiration for YouTube video. For example, the whole my favorite product series that I just finished, where I share with you my favorite shampoos, my favorite conditioners, my favorite leave-in conditioners, and my favorite gels, which are pretty much the only products that I put in my hair all year round, was inspired by multiple DMs that I got on Instagram asking me about all these products. So there you go. Now, today we are going to answer a question sent by Carly Jones on Instagram. Hey Carly, how you doing? And here's what she's asking me. She goes, good morning. First of all, I love your page and YouTube page. Thank you so much, Carly. So, I have similar hair to you, maybe a bit more curly. I'm struggling with volume on top, and also with parting. If I try and put in a defined parting, it looks silly and goes all flat. I'm trying to find a way to have a natural parting, but also volume. Any tips? Thank you. I love this. Thank you so much, Carly, for sending me this DM. Guys, feel free to approach me on Instagram and send me your questions. It might end up in a video like this. Here's what we're gonna do. In this video, I am going to show you guys how I styled my hair today, focusing on the crown area and how I style it and how I diffuse it so that I get maximum definition, a maximum volume, and a natural looking parting, an organic parting. I'm not sure how to say it, but you get the gist of it. Okay, so with no further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so today's a day one, right? I co-washed my hair using Ouidat Curl Shaper conditioner, cleansing conditioner. My hair wasn't that dirty. I didn't want to use a shampoo and a conditioner, especially since I shampooed my hair 2 days ago. And because I've been working out 2 days in a row and I've been sweating a lot, I just wanted a light co-wash to clear my scalp, and voila. Bon. Under the shower, I applied the multitasking conditioner from Curlsmith. I did not rinse it off. I towel dry my hair, and then I was ready to style. The two products that I decided to put in my hair to style today is the Jessie Curl. You know what? Let me move aside so I can put the screen. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the screen here, somewhere here. I think that's good enough. Okay, so I decided to apply Jessie Curl Rocking Ringlets, right? It's this one. Jessie Curl Rocking Ringlet is the leave-in conditioner that I used today. I will link it down below for you. And I concentrated the product on the second half of my hair. I applied that on the entire head. And then it was time to divide my hair in two. The way I divide it is more like 2/3, 1/3. Well, you can see it right there. I don't need to show you. So 2/3 of my hair down and 1/3 of my hair up on top there, which is pretty much the crown area. I first started by styling the 2/3 of my hair with my favorite, there it is, Bioterra alcohol-free styling gel that I love so much. I'm just gonna fast forward through this styling technique because I have multiple videos where I show how I style my hair. It's pretty much the same way over and over again, using the mason brush, scrunching my hair together with Bioterra gel or with that advanced climate control depending on my mood, or flaxseed hair gel. Once I am done styling the 2/3 of my hair, it's time to take care of the crown area. What I'm looking to do here is to have a nice square shape, rectangle shape of hair on the crown area. So I am dividing this section in a smaller rectangle. You see, I do a section on the left, a section on the right, and a section on the back, so that I have a very clean rectangle in the middle. I then style all 3 sections like I usually do, using the Bioterra alcohol-free styling gel and my mason brush. I scrunch everything together, and then I started to work on the moneymaker on the crown area. So working on the crown area, I only use my fingers to part my hair. I use my pinky or my index, and I'm just going to through a straight line. My hair is very fine. I don't have a lot of hair on my scalp. It's usually very well detangled at this point, so it's very easy for me to part my hair with my fingers. If you have thicker hair, if you have more hair, if your hair is not detangled properly, feel free to use a comb, a rat tail, I think they call it, to part your hair. I then apply the gel of my choice. I applied on the entire length of my hair from the roots all the way to the tip. I took my mason brush, brushed it through, scrunched my hair, and moved on to the next section. And I pretty much repeated that the whole way. I think that all in all, I did about 4 little sections through this rectangle. Now notice how I am pulling everything towards the back. I am not putting it on one side more than the other. I am pushing everything back. Every time I'm done with a section and I'm ready to crunch, I am crunching with my head falling back. Once I was done with this last section, it's time to scrunch my hair, and for that I like to put my head upside down. The goal here is, again, not to give my hair any opportunity to set on one side more than the other. I want my roots to be lifted from my scalp, and I want my hair to be rotating from one side to another, or from the front to the back. Okay? Then from there, once I scrunch my hair enough and I have a nice curl definition, it's time to diffuse. All right, next it's time to diffuse my hair. And this is a very important part. I like to diffuse my hair on low heat, high speed, and start by concentrating on the roots, okay? I also like to diffuse my hair with my head upside down. And mind you, at this point, my hair has gel in it. So however my hair is going to dry, my hair is pretty much going to be set to stay like this. So I start with the roots, and I make sure that my hair is away from my scalp so that I am giving as much lift to the roots of my hair as possible, if that makes any sense. What's also very important is for me to rotate my hair and my diffuser as I'm going. So I'm going to start by putting all my hair in one side. I'm going to diffuse there for a little bit. Then I'm going to rotate my head, diffuse there for a little bit. And then I'm going to rotate my diffuser and put it on the opposite side of my head and go on the roots for a little bit, so that every angle gets a little bit of heat, and so that my hair is not set on one definite side, if that makes any sense. So it's very important that you make sure to rotate your hair and your diffuser as you're drying your hair. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Hopefully the visual can help you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I did the whole time. Okay, so now that my roots are nice and dry, it's time to focus on the length of my hair. And to do that, I change my setting. I keep it on low heat, but I change it from high speed to low speed. Why? Because I want to be a little bit more gentle on the length of my hair. It is the part of my hair that is the most uh, sensitive, damage, and you know, we need to protect it. Ideally, you would want to put a heat protectant on the length of your hair. I don't have any right now. I'm in the market for a good one. But yeah, I like to change my settings just to make sure that I am a little bit more gentle on my hair. And then it is time to diffuse. Now, the way I like to do it is to cup it. I also like to put it on the tabletop, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna like cup it into the diffuser. And notice how I make sure that the air is going away from my roots. At this point, my scalp had about, I wanna say, 7 minutes of direct hot air. I needed to cool down. I needed to give it a break. So I'm just focusing on the length of my hair, staying away from my roots. And then voila, I do that all around my hair. Still the same thing. I'm rotating my hair from side to side, making sure I'm not just setting my hair on one side better than the other. Okay? Okay, so once I'm done styling my hair, it is time to part it. First, I like to shake it to make sure that all the heat is out of my hair and my scalp. And then I'm just gonna shake my hair a little bit to see how it wants to fall. It usually likes to part for me on the right side, which may look left for you guys. I'm not sure. I think it's a mirror situation. It naturally likes to fall on the right side. So I just move it around. For the purpose of this video, I show you guys how it looks when it's part in the middle, when it's part on the right side, and when it's part on the left side. You can see that it is a pretty organic parting. It's not like I took a rat tail comb and then drew mark a very straight line in the middle. It's not curated at all. It's organic. Okay, some hair are going left, some hair are going right, but somewhat there is a line here, right? And I personally like that. When I part my hair to the right, it falls naturally and it stays there naturally. I think it's because that's how it grows, or it's just years of me parting my hair. No, it's just years of me parting my hair on the right side. When I part my hair on the left side, it doesn't fall naturally. My hair fights it a lot more, but I do get better volume because it goes against the grain of my hair, of what my hair naturally wants to do. I have that little lift, and you know, it gives me a little bit more volume. It is harder to keep my hair on that side on a day 1 or right after diffusing, but on a day 2, 3, or 4, my hair is a little bit more flexible and it falls on either side without giving me any issues. So there you have it, my loves. This is my technique. This is what I do to achieve definition, volume, and organic looking parting on my hair. In a nutshell, you want to make sure that you have a defined section, more than likely rectangular, on the crown area, and you want to divide those sections in subsection, and you want to pull everything towards the back. I went with a skinny rectangle. Feel free to do a larger rectangle, however your head is shaped, whatever you're comfortable with. This is what works for me. But the general idea of this technique is to do a little section and just put them to the back. And when you diffuse your hair, you want to make sure that your hair is lifted from your roots, and that you rotate your head, and that you rotate your diffuser so that your hair doesn't get set on one side only. Your hair is kind of like rotating the whole time. Once you're done with all that, you want to give it a good shape and see where your hair wants to fall, and then help it. Would you like to have your hair on the left, on the right? What feels more natural to you? How do you feel like parting your hair today? That is up to you. But instead of taking a comb and doing a line, take chunks, thick clumps of hair, and then put them on one side or the other. All right, Carly, I hope this was helpful, girlfriend. Let me know in the comment section if you found these tips to be helpful. Let me know if you tried and if it made a difference for you. And then again, feel free to slide into my DM and ask me questions. You never know, you might end up in one of my videos. But I'll do my best to reply. Also, just come and join me on Instagram. It's fun over there. If you want to know a little bit more about my style and stuff that I like to do, I share a little bit more on Instagram. Voilà. Okay, my loves, I will see you guys next week with a new video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until then, my loves, stay happy, stay healthy, have a beautiful life. Au revoir et à bientôt.
Hey, c'est la vie.